On this video, we'll give you 3 veteran players that lost fantasy football value after day 3 of the NFL draft. I'm Seslowsky, and thanks for tuning back into Roster Watch. The real NFL draft is 7 rounds long. It is a 3-day event. The 4th through 7th round happen on that 3rd day. Casual observers of the NFL draft start to tune out and lose interest on day 3, but not fantasy football players. Day 3 of the NFL draft has big fantasy football implications. Plenty of running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends are picked on that day and can cause value drops in existing veteran players on those teams. Today we're going to identify 3 of those. The first player we're going to talk about is Miles Sanders, the running back on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles drafted Kenneth Gainwell, the running back out of Memphis, in the early part of the 5th round. Gainwell put himself on the fantasy football radar with a monster 2019 and his college production. Gainwell finished with over 2,000 yards from scrimmage and over 50 receptions in 2019. He does not have workhorse size at 5'8" and about 200 pounds, but Gainwell profiles as a prolific pass-catching and change-of-pace running back. This does not kill Miles Sanders' value, but it certainly could add a cap to his PPR upside. Heading into day 3 of the NFL draft, Sanders looked like one of those players that could have escaped without a significant player being added to the roster. Miles Sanders has had his share of injuries during his short career and may actually benefit from having Gainwell on the roster. But Sanders could no longer be considered a top 15 overall player in Dynasty Startup's redraft or best ball. He's better left to the early part of the 3rd round, hence he's lost value after the NFL draft. The second player we're going to talk about is A.J. Dillon, the running back on the Green Bay Packers. Dillon's had an incredible roller coaster ride this offseason as far as his value. When Dynasty Startup season and best ball started back in February, Dillon was getting drafted as high as the late 4th round. The bull case was that Dillon was going to take over as the starting running back if Aaron Jones left in free agency. What happened? Aaron Jones re-signed with the Packers, and A.J. Dillon's value returned to about the 8th or 10th round of most drafts. On day 3 of the NFL draft, 7th round rookie pick Kylin Hill was taken by the Packers. Now, 7th round rookie picks rarely return value, but there are exceptions. Green Bay may have landed a gem in Kylin Hill out of Mississippi State. Hill proved that he has a 3-down skill set through his course of his college career. In 2019, Hill had over 1,350 rushing yards with 10 touchdowns. And in only 3 games in 2020, caught over 23 passes. Cumulatively, Kylin Hill proved that he's a 3-down running back. It's no secret that Kylin Hill's college coach, Mike Leach of Mississippi State, did not see eye to eye with him and considered Kylin Hill an off-the-field problem. They both had differences in political issues, which may have led to Mike Leach talking adversely about Kylin Hill to NFL GMs, which effectively made Kylin Hill radioactive for most GMs. That aside, Hill's talent is a problem for A.J. Dillon's upside. Should starter Aaron Jones go down, Dillon is unlikely to be the unquestioned workhorse he once was before the draft. He would share the load with Hill. A.J. Dillon is still a valuable part of the roster, but his value took a major hit when they put a live rookie into the mix. The third situation we want to talk about are the Jets' veteran running backs, Lamical Perine and Tevin Coleman. Now, rational fantasy players were not fighting each other to draft either of these incumbent running backs on the Jets. Sharp players did notice that the Jets are improving offensively and there was value to be had in this backfield. Both Perine and Coleman were reasonable late-round darts. The Jets made one of the best running back value picks in all of the draft. They took North Carolina running back Michael Carter in the early 4th round. Carter does not have workhorse running back size, but did outproduce college teammate Javonte Williams in rushing yards this season. Michael Carter can do it all and is already the most coveted running back on the Jets roster. Hence, Tevin Coleman and Lamical Perine lost value after the day 3 of the NFL draft. Okay, RosterWatch Nation, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe to get notifications when we put up new videos. And leave us a comment. Let us know who you think lost the most value after day 3 of the NFL draft. Until next time, goodbye.